State Explained. Florida. Florida is the 27th state to join the U.S. It is the 22nd in size and third most populated. Florida gets its name from Spanish, where it means basically covered with flowers, or an abundance of flowers. It's known as the Sunshine State because it's really sunny. And yes, the Spanish did colonize Florida. St. Augustine is the oldest city still inhabited in North America. Despite this, the capital is Tallahassee. The largest city is, depending on who you are, Jacksonville or Miami. Other notable cities include Panama City, St. Petersburg, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, Daytona Beach, Tampa, and Disney World. All the men in the audience know what Florida looks like. Florida is also known as the Gateway to Discovery because of St. Augustine earlier, but also because it has one of the most well-known places to launch spaceships in the US. Florida has the most golf courses of any other state because of how flat it is. I mean, the highest peak is barely anything. The Seminole Wars that took place in Florida are the longest Native American conflicts in the US, because the Native Americans hid in the quite terrible terrain of Florida. The Florida Keys, these tiny little islands coming off the peninsula, are kind of their own microstate. NASCAR was invented in Daytona Beach. This territory known as West Florida was always a kind of weird border anomaly where no one could agree where it began and where it stopped, until Spain just kind of gave Florida to the US. The British took it over in the War of 1812. Today, this territory is mostly how Mississippi and Alabama have a coastline, and even for a hot minute, it was its own independent republic, and that's where the Bonnie Blue flag comes from. Regionally, Florida is in the South, specifically
the Deep South.
But kind of funnily, the more north you are in Florida, the more you are like the South. Unique Florida stereotypes include swamps, Cuban people, oranges, flamingos, hurricanes, terrible driving. Really, really old people and douchey white kids flock to Florida every year to see the beaches, or Disney World, or the hot, humid weather. And of course, Florida is world famous for having very loose criminal privacy laws, so you always hear stories of Florida man doing something crazy and stupid. Probably because Florida pays the 44th least amount of money towards education of any state. Florida was a slave state, and sided with the Confederacy during the U.S. Civil War. Politically, Florida is kind of a swing state, but more conservative, but is willing to vote liberal sometimes. There has never been a president from Florida so far, but famous people born in Florida include Eric Andre, Aaron Tipton, Aaron from Game Grumps, T-Pain, Wesley Snipes, Victoria Justice, Ariana Grande, Norman Reedus, Bob Ross, and wrestlers Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns. Famous media set in Florida include Scarface, Miami Vice, Day of the Dead, Hoot, and the Bad Boys series. But what do you guys think? Do you like Florida? You from there? Did I leave anything interesting out? Plan on visiting? Let me know in the comments below.